Life happens. You get a bad review at work. Your flight is canceled. You get caught in the rain. It's like being struck by an arrow. It's sharp. It's painful. It's real. But then, what do? We often do something strange. We take out a second arrow, and we shoot ourselves. This ancient Buddhist parable of the two arrows reveals a profound truth about the human condition. The first arrow is pain, the inevitable, unavoidable hardships of life. It is outside of our control. But the second arrow is suffering, and that arrow we shoot ourselves. Suffering is our reaction to the pain. It's the story we tell ourselves about the pain. Let's break it down. You get the bad review at work. That's the first arrow. It stings. That's pain. Now, the second arrow, the self-inflicted wound. You start the story. I'm a failure. I'm going to get fired. My boss hates me. I'm an imposter. Everyone knows I'm not good enough. This is suffering. The first arrow was a clean wound. The second arrow is a poisoned one. It infects everything. The pain of the bad review might last an hour. The suffering from the story you tell yourself can last for weeks, months, or even years. So why do we do this? It's our brain's misguided attempt to protect us. It's trying to make sense of the pain and prevent it from happening again. But by endlessly replaying the event, blaming ourselves, and catastrophizing the future, we are not learning. We are just re-traumatizing ourselves. We are choosing to stay in the fire. We are holding the wound open. The profound wisdom of this parable is not that we can avoid pain. We can't. Life will always have its arrows. The wisdom is that we have a choice about the second arrow. We don't have to shoot it. This is the space between stimulus and response, the space where our freedom lies. So how do we learn to drop the second arrow? Step 1, acknowledge the first arrow. Don't deny the pain. Don't pretend it doesn't hurt. Just name it. This is unpleasant. This is disappointment. This is frustration. By labeling the physical or emotional sensation without judgment, you create a space around it. You see it for what it is, a temporary event. Step 2, catch the story. Become aware of the second arrow as you're reaching for it. Listen for the trigger words of suffering. I always. I never. This is a disaster. I'm such an idiot. When you hear that story starting in your mind, that is your cue. You are about to shoot the second arrow. Step 3, drop the bow. This is a conscious choice. You say to yourself, the first arrow was enough. I will not add to this. It feels unnatural at first. Your brain wants the drama. It wants to spin the story. You have to actively choose not to. And step 4, turn your attention to the first arrow, not to dwell on it, but to tend to it. What is a wise, compassionate response to this initial pain? Okay, my flight was canceled. What are my options? I received critical feedback. What is the one piece of that I can learn from? This shifts you from being a victim of the pain to being an active agent in your own recovery. Pain is a message. Suffering is a story. The first arrow teaches you something. The second arrow just makes you bleed. This is one of the hardest practices in the world because our ego loves to suffer. Suffering can make us feel special. It gives us a story to tell. It gives us an excuse not to move forward. To let go of the second arrow is to let go of the drama. It's to accept the simple, unadorned reality of the pain and then move on. It is a radical act of self-compassion. It's saying, this hurts enough already. I will not add my own cruelty to this moment. It is also an act of maturity. It's taking responsibility for your own emotional weather. With practice, the space between the first and second arrow grows wider. You become quicker at recognizing the story. You get better at dropping the bow. And you start to realize how much energy you are wasting on these self-inflicted wounds. That energy you can now use to heal, to learn, and to build the life you actually want. So the next time life shoots an arrow at you, and it will, remember the parable. Acknowledge the pain. Feel it. It's real. But when your hand instinctively reaches for that second arrow, pause, breathe, and make a different choice. The first arrow is a lesson. The second is a choice. Choose wisely. If this parable hit the mark for you, hit the like button to share its wisdom and subscribe for more tools for a more resilient mind. Share this with someone who's being too hard on themselves. And in the comments, tell us one second arrow story you're choosing to let go of today.